George Clooney, the man who charmed the world with his smile, just walked into a federal courtroom and dropped a bombshell that's rocking Hollywood to its core. A secret cave under a famous theme park, disturbing rituals involving people called nuggets, and a culture of fear that silences even the biggest stars. This isn't a movie plot, this is Clooney's testimony from day 17 of the Sean Diddy Combs trial, as reported by Inner City Press. You're not going to believe what he revealed. Stay tuned, because this could change how you see fame forever. Welcome to Celeb Buzz, where we uncover the stories the elite don't want you to hear. Today, we're diving into George Clooney's jaw-dropping testimony that exposed a hidden world of power, control, and betrayal. Let's break it down. The courtroom was buzzing, expecting another music industry insider to take the stand. But when those doors opened, George Clooney walked in, Hollywood royalty, humanitarian icon, the last person anyone expected in the Diddy trial. The stenographer froze, reporters whispered, even the judge seemed caught off guard. Clooney, in a dark suit, his face heavy with burden, was here to testify against Sean Diddy Combs. Clooney, known for films like Ocean's 11 and his global advocacy, wasn't there to talk movies. He was there to expose a decade of secrets tied to Diddy's inner circle. Inner City Press reported Clooney's voice was low but firm. I never imagined I'd be here, but there are things I've seen, things I can't carry anymore. He refused to look at Diddy, his jaw tight, signaling the weight of what he was about to reveal. Clooney described being drawn into Diddy's world over a decade ago, first through glitzy parties, then private retreats, and finally cryptic invitations to exclusive, after-hours events. Clooney said it felt like joining a secret fraternity, flattering, mysterious, elite. But in 2013, everything changed. That's when he got an envelope that led him to a place darker than any script he'd ever read. Imagine getting a note with no words, just GPS coordinates and a time. 2 a.m. Wear black, no phone. That's what Clooney received in 2013. Curiosity got the better of him and he followed the instructions. What he found? A secret cave under a world-famous theme park visited by millions of families every year. This wasn't a party, it was a nightmare. Clooney was driven in a black SUV through industrial zones to a theme park's parking structure, think Disneyland or Universal, though he wouldn't name it. He was led through a staff-only door, down a flickering concrete corridor, past silent guards who knew his name without asking. Beyond a reinforced metal hatch lay a massive underground chamber, soft lighting, pulsing music, and elites in luxury robes sipping from gold-plated cups. But the horror was the nuggets, people with no arms or legs, wheeled in or placed on pillows, treated as props in a ritual. Clooney testified, I couldn't believe it. They called them nuggets like it was nothing. He refused to sign an NDA enforced by a private intelligence group, watched from a side lounge, and left shaken. Clooney said it felt wrong, like something designed to compromise everyone there. He never went deeper into the cave, but the invitations kept coming. Why didn't he speak out? Because in Hollywood, silence is survival. Clooney thought he could walk away, but in Hollywood, saying no to Diddy meant saying no to an entire system. Projects stalled, directors ghosted him, an invisible hand pulled the strings. He saw others who defied Diddy face worse, careers destroyed, reputations smeared. Clooney kept a journal submitted to the court detailing suspicious cancellations and calls from PR firms urging him to stay quiet. He described a cloud following him, even as a global star. He recounted a household name actor who attended a cave event, spoke out, and was hit with false tabloid scandals. Within months, their career was over. Fact, Clooney testified, fame is oxygen. They control the air supply. Diddy would appear at events whispering, still part of the family, right? A chilling reminder of his power. Clooney was scared, not of violence but of exile. But what he revealed next was even more terrifying, a guest book that could bring down Hollywood's elite. Clooney called it an institution, not a secret. A guest book at the cave's entrance recorded every name, billionaires, Oscar winners, elected officials, everyone signed, binding themselves to mutual destruction. If you talked, you take everyone down with you. Clooney saw names that would shock the average American household. He didn't sign but remembered those above his. A glass booth with blinking red lights watched everything, ensuring compliance. Clooney said, we knew we were being documented. He described a 2015 event where Diddy, dressed in white, led a loyalty test. A distorted voice from the booth asked questions. Those who failed were escorted out a side door, never seen again. 3 attendees vanished from public life weeks later. This wasn't just about indulgence, it was about control. Clooney said the elite were lured with promises of eternal relevance in unbreakable networks, but at what cost? In 2017, a manila envelope with a black peace seal was slipped under Clooney's door. Inside, photos from the cave showing a blindfolded Nugget and a celebrity America idolizes. It was a warning: stay silent or be exposed. Clooney chose to fight. Clooney submitted one photo to the court under seal showing a ritual with recognizable faces. He stored others in a vault, fearing for his family. He received notes saying, "Only still watching." At galas and premieres, a constant reminder he was being watched. Clooney, now 63, told the court, "I've won everything I need to win. What I haven't done is tell the truth." He ended by saying, "This case isn't just about Diddy, it's about a system built on silence. I'm breaking mine." Clooney's testimony isn't just a takedown of Diddy, it's a confession of his own silence and a call to dismantle Hollywood's broken system. He risked everything to speak out. Will others follow? George Clooney just pulled back the curtain on Hollywood's darkest secrets. A cave under a theme park, a guest book of the elite, a system that thrives on silence. This is bigger than Diddy. What do you think? Will this trial expose more? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if this shocked you, and subscribe for updates as this story unfolds. This is Celeb Buzz, and we're not staying silent.